Archangel Michael says, don't ignore the signs in the air tonight, because something powerful is coming directly toward you before the clock strikes midnight. You may feel restless, or like something is shifting around you, and that's because it is. The energy of tonight carries a divine weight, and if your spirit is sensitive, you've already felt the tremble in your chest. There is no accident in timing. Tonight was marked long ago in heavenly ink, hidden in the blueprint of your life, now activated for release. A surprise is making its way to you, and it's not just for comfort, it's for your elevation. Someone thought you were forgotten. They assumed heaven had skipped your name in the list of sudden miracles. But God is making them witness the exact moment when your destiny breaks open like thunder. Archangel Michael says, there's something being unwrapped for you this night, something sealed by hands you cannot see, carried by grace no one can stop. It is not late. It is not delayed. It is divine surprise, aligned perfectly with your tears, your waiting, your silent strength. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The door you thought was shut forever will creak open with the whisper of tonight's wind. Someone is waking up with a burden on their heart to contact you, because they finally realized the truth they buried. This isn't coincidence. This is angelic influence steering hearts and minds toward your name. Every whisper spoken against your future is being silenced right now. Heaven heard the gossip, saw the sabotage, and tonight marks the start of reversal. What was meant for your harm is now the stepping stone to your greatest upgrade. If your hands feel heavy lately, it's because they're preparing to receive what's been waiting in the spiritual realm for too long. You've carried enough weight, tonight, you're about to carry blessings. And the person bringing the surprise won't just knock on your door, they will kneel with sincerity. Someone is preparing to speak the words they've been rehearsing in silence. They didn't have the courage before, but something divine is pushing them tonight. They will come with eyes filled with regret and hands holding what belongs to your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 881. There's a sound in the spirit realm, it's the echo of victory prepared just for you. Tonight, a transaction takes place, where pain is exchanged for restoration, where silence is broken by truth. You'll feel it in your chest before it arrives at your door. The person who misjudged you is losing sleep. They are remembering your name, your smile, your unmatched light. They thought they moved on, but they were only circling back to destiny. This surprise may not come in wrapping paper, but it comes with divine fingerprints all over it. It may not be loud, but its impact will shake your entire reality. Prepare yourself emotionally, because this gift touches the deepest places inside you. Archangel Michael says, you've passed through the fire, now comes the celebration. This is not about material reward, this is about a spiritual shift that unlocks access, love, and open doors. You are about to be remembered in a room where you were once overlooked. Type Amen to get blessing 421. Don't resist the flow of tonight. Let the universe carry you into alignment. Something is being finalized in a realm you cannot see, but your heart already knows. The person who promised they'd return, but never did, is thinking deeply of you tonight. They've been watching in secret, praying for the courage to approach you. Now, the divine has made it urgent. You may not recognize them at first. Time has changed their face, but regret has changed their heart. And what they carry in their hands tonight is not just words, it's proof of transformation. Expect the unexpected. Even the angels are on high alert tonight, circling your home, clearing the air, and guiding the moment. Don't be surprised if your phone buzzes, your doorbell rings, or your name is spoken aloud. Type Amen to get blessing 979. There was a delay, but it was for your protection. You weren't ready for this surprise last season. Now, you're not only ready, you're divinely positioned. The person involved in this moment is someone whose destiny was woven tightly into yours. You were split for a time, but the thread never broke. Tonight, that invisible thread is pulling them straight to your soul. Don't resist the emotion rising in you right now. You're feeling the echo of the divine shift already happening. Tears are not weakness, they are the announcement of breakthrough. Your name is being mentioned by someone in authority. They are preparing something with urgency. Before the sun rises, an action will be taken in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 204. The people who counted you out will regret it. Tonight, the heavens are making a declaration in your name. This isn't revenge, it's vindication through love. If you've been having dreams lately, pay attention. They've been filled with symbols, faces, rooms you don't recognize yet. But those dreams are the preview of what tonight unlocks. The person bringing the surprise is nervous. They've been advised not to come. But something stronger than fear is pushing them: truth, love, and divine appointment. Archangel Michael says, "You were never forgotten, you were being preserved." Preserved for a divine encounter, preserved for real love, preserved for the surprise that restores all. And the time has arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 665. Let tonight be a reminder, not everything lost was a loss. Some things were delayed to return better. Some people needed time to become what they could never be before. The surprise may be an object, a message, a face, a confession. Whatever form it takes, it will bring peace. It will also bring clarity about why things fell apart to begin with. The past is not knocking to drag you back, it's knocking to return what it took. And the angels are guarding your emotions, guiding your discernment. You'll know exactly what to receive and what to release. This moment has been prophesied. And you're stepping right into it, whether you feel ready or not. Because God says you are. Type Amen to get blessing 778. Even your enemies will feel confused. They'll wonder how you got elevated while they plotted. But God will not let His promise be hijacked. The gift tonight comes with power. It holds something that changes your next 7 days completely. You'll wake up tomorrow with a new confidence, a new answer, and a new direction. Someone will speak your name with admiration tonight. They are falling for the light you carry, a light you tried to hide. But heaven has made it impossible to be ignored. The divine surprise is already in motion. Even now, the vehicle or messenger is being positioned. And your name is at the center of the mission. Type Amen to get blessing 514. The night holds more than darkness, it holds divine energy. Every star above your head knows your story. And tonight, one of them burns brighter, just for you. You were always the chosen one. But the journey had to break you first to rebuild your heart. That rebuilt heart is now the magnet pulling tonight's surprise into your world. Someone will whisper a truth you didn't know you needed. That whisper will heal the wound you've hidden behind smiles. And in that moment, you will feel whole again. Archangel Michael says, do not close your door too early tonight. Something sacred is on its way, even if it arrives in quiet. And it was crafted just for you. Type Amen to get blessing 883. This is the beginning of your emotional restoration. All the love you gave, and never got back, is returning, compounded. And it begins with tonight's arrival. Even if no one else believes, heaven is standing behind you. The universe has aligned, the angels are in place, and the time is now. So breathe deeply. Trust fully. Stay open. Because the surprise tonight is not just an event. It is a shift, a healing, a homecoming for your soul. And it will rewrite the chapter you thought had ended in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The surprise will not only restore what you lost, it will reveal what you never even knew was being kept for you. There was a blessing with your name on it, paused in the hands of angels until you reached this exact night. And now, the waiting is over. Tonight is not ordinary. Heaven is moving swiftly through the cracks of time, opening gates that have been rusted shut by delay and discouragement. Something will happen that makes you stop and say, this can only be God. You will feel an atmosphere shift. Even the temperature may change, or the air may feel thick with something sacred. That's not imagination, it's divine proximity. The person who disappeared without explanation has felt the push to make things right. They were blocked from approaching you before, but tonight that spiritual wall is being removed. And if they come to you with sincerity, you'll feel the truth in their tone. Type Amen to get blessing 762. There's also someone else watching from a distance. They don't plan to knock tonight, but they are part of this unfolding story. God will deal with them separately, in His timing. You must focus on the now. Because if your heart is open, you'll see the signs clearly, a message, a dream, a knock, a number, a voice. The delivery of the surprise has many forms, but its source is divine. There may be fear. Fear that it's too good to be true. But you're not the same person you once were, you're wiser, stronger, ready to discern. This moment has been building. In secret. In shadows. In silence. But tonight, it bursts into the light, and the truth cannot be hidden any longer. Type Amen to get blessing 431. You're about to witness how heaven remembers those who stayed faithful when they were forgotten. God has stored up justice and reward in equal measure for you. And both are being sent with urgency. That random delay in your life was really preparation. And tonight proves it. Everything will begin to click, like puzzle pieces falling into place. You may be tempted to cry, and you should. Tears are sacred tonight. They carry release, cleansing, and welcome. If your body feels tired, don't worry. Spiritual shifts often take a toll on the physical. But soon, your soul will flood with energy once the surprise is fully delivered. Type Amen to get blessing 108. There's movement in the realm of relationships. What you thought was over may have just been paused. What you thought was lost may be returning more whole than ever before. Not every surprise comes from someone else. Some come from within, like realizing your own strength. Tonight, a layer of your old self will fall off, revealing your divine glow. Expect your phone to light up. Expect a name you haven't seen in a while. Expect words you never thought you'd hear. This isn't a trap. This is not manipulation. This is redemption, and it's divine. Type Amen to get blessing 597. Your name has been spoken in heaven more times than you realize. Angels were assigned to guard your timing, your name, your peace. They are active now, clearing every obstacle to let the surprise reach you unharmed. Even if you feel nervous, lean into it. That nervousness is just your body recognizing spiritual power approaching. Your spirit already knows how to receive it. The night carries revelation. You will remember tonight forever. Not because of the event, but because of the feeling it leaves behind. Archangel Michael says, your time is no longer coming, it has arrived. What was promised is now being delivered. And your soul is finally ready to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 392. God has not been silent, He's been strategic. And the silence ends tonight. One word, one knock, one message can open every door again. Let go of expectations on how the surprise should look. Just know it's crafted with heaven's detail. And what it holds will heal places that even your words couldn't touch. Even if the world is quiet tonight, know this, the heavens are not. They are alive, moving, dancing with preparation for your breakthrough. You're standing on the edge of a spiritual fulfillment. When it happens, your heart will know. Not because someone tells you, but because it will vibrate with truth. And you'll remember this message, it was the whisper before the trumpet. Type Amen to get blessing 644. You were never forgotten, you were simply reserved. Reserved for something greater than the crumbs you once settled for. Tonight begins the feast. You will recognize a divine sign before you sleep. It may come in a word, a picture, or even in silence. but it will grip you. You'll know the season of lacking is over. You'll know your time of hiding is over. And you'll feel a peace so strong, it will melt your doubts. Archangel Michael says, the gates are open. The sky is listening. Your surprise is sealed in victory. Tonight is not just a night, it's a turning point. And heaven rejoices for what you're about to walk into. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The roads that were once blocked in your life are now clearing with divine fire. Every invisible delay, every spiritual barricade, is being torn down by angelic force. You are not walking alone tonight, there are feet beside yours that cannot be seen but are fully present. Even those who once abandoned you will feel the pull to check in, to ask, to return. But you will not respond from the place of pain, you will respond from the place of power. Because this surprise isn't about going back, it's about rising forward. There is money connected to your name that someone tried to block. But tonight, that financial surprise is being loosed from greedy hands. You may wake up to a message, an alert, or an offer you never saw coming. Type Amen to get blessing 840. Your prayers didn't go unheard, they were stored. And tonight is the release date. Expect the overflow. This surprise is both spiritual and physical. It touches your heart, but also reaches into your reality, your finances, your relationships, your confidence. You'll see the effects of it long after tonight ends. Even your enemies are confused. They can sense something is shifting in your favor. And no matter what they try, they cannot stop what's already written. Be careful not to speak too much about what you feel tonight. Some moments are meant to be sacred, not shared. Hold the mystery a little longer. Type Amen to get blessing 119. Your home will feel different this evening. The air may carry a stillness or warmth that makes you pause. That is confirmation, angels are present, watching, guarding, guiding. You're not being tested, you're being honored. This is the fruit of staying grounded when your world shook. God remembers. Heaven rewards. Your tears are not weakness, they are prophetic. They water the very soil that tonight's miracle grows from. Let them fall, even if no one is around to catch them. There's something sacred about midnight. In that silent hour, destinies change. And your change has been scheduled. Type Amen to get blessing 527. Tonight, you'll understand why certain people walked away. You'll realize they weren't equipped to handle the level of blessing you are about to receive. They were removed for your protection, not your punishment. The voice you hear in your spirit saying, "Get ready," is not imagination. It's your destiny speaking ahead of time. It's your future pulling you forward, drawing you into alignment. You were not created for disappointment. Even though life has made you feel that way, tonight proves otherwise. You were made for divine fulfillment. Something is coming, soft, silent, but strong. It won't shout, but it will shake. And you'll never forget the moment it arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 300. The person who's bringing the surprise is being guided by something bigger than logic. They may not even understand why they feel pulled to you tonight. But the divine knows exactly why, and it's all unfolding now. You'll receive something tonight that calms every storm inside you. It might not be what you expected, but it will be what you needed. And you'll feel the difference. Even your body may feel lighter. That's because a spiritual burden is being lifted off your shoulders. And joy is moving in to take its place. Archangel Michael says, be alert but not afraid. Be open but not desperate. What's coming is pure. This is not manipulation. This is manifestation. And it's your time. Type Amen to get blessing 662. Expect unexpected kindness. A stranger may smile at you differently. A familiar voice may carry new warmth. The universe is conspiring in your favor tonight. Things are being rebalanced. Things are being revealed. You'll notice repeating numbers, names in dreams, or words that echo through your day. These are confirmations, breadcrumbs from heaven. They are leading you to the surprise. There's a contract, a connection, a conversation being prepared with your name at the center. Someone powerful has seen your story. And they feel called to be part of your elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 242. You were once overlooked, but tonight you'll be recognized. You were once underestimated, but now your value is undeniable. You were once pushed away, but now the same people wish they had stayed. There is redemption in this hour. There is revelation in the quiet. And there is reward wrapped in every second of this night. Someone you once trusted is finally ready to come clean. They've held back out of shame, but now truth is pressing on their chest like fire. Their words may break, but their intention will be clear. Don't rush to speak. Listen with your spirit. Let discernment speak louder than memory. Type Amen to get blessing 755. There's also someone watching from afar. They won't say anything just yet, but they are deeply moved by your light. In due time, they will be part of your next chapter. But tonight, focus on what's here. On what's arriving. On what's already aligned in heaven and now descending. You'll feel it before you see it. That sense of knowing, of peace, of divine hush falling over your life. That's the sign. Breathe deep. Let your heart open like a window. The surprise has already been released. Type Amen to get blessing 101. The surprise approaching your life tonight has your soul signature etched upon it. No one else can claim it, no force can intercept it. You may not know the exact hour, but the angels do. They are already positioning themselves at the corners of your home, protecting what's on its way. Your name has been uttered in a sacred conversation. In a room you've never entered, someone mentioned you with honor and urgency. And because of that moment, a chain of divine decisions was set in motion. What you thought was over is about to bloom again. A love, a purpose, a dream, you abandoned it thinking it was lost forever. But heaven kept it alive, waiting for this exact date, this divine night. Archangel Michael says, the winds have shifted. What was stuck will now flow. What was broken will now heal. This surprise is not just beautiful, it's purposeful. It's designed to reroute your destiny toward its highest alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 488. The walls around your heart will begin to soften. You've carried so much pain that even good things began to feel suspicious. But this surprise carries no trickery, it comes in truth. You'll sense a softness in someone's voice. You'll see clarity in someone's eyes. And you'll finally understand why waiting was not in vain. There's a knock, whether physical or spiritual, coming your way tonight. It holds the vibration of breakthrough. And when you answer, your life will no longer feel like before. Your surroundings may feel eerily calm. But don't confuse stillness with nothingness. Stillness is often the last moment before everything changes. Type Amen to get blessing 631. You were never forgotten. Heaven just needed the right moment when your soul, your heart, and your mind would all say yes. And that moment is here. Someone is driving right now with something meant for you. It could be forgiveness, a letter, a truth, or even a financial opportunity. They don't know how you'll react, but the divine knows you're ready. Let your spirit stay sensitive. Tonight is more about listening than speaking. You will feel what words could never explain. There's a gift with your name stitched in spirit. It will fit your heart perfectly. And no one else could receive it even if they tried. Type Amen to get blessing 202. The room you're sitting in will carry a new atmosphere soon. Something will happen that shifts your emotions from worry to wonder. It may happen quietly, but it will resound loudly within you. You might remember an old memory tonight, don't dismiss it. That memory is connected to what's being returned to you. It's a key to the treasure you're about to open. Even if the phone call doesn't come, the confirmation will. Even if no one knocks, you'll hear from God directly. He knows exactly how to get your attention. This is not about luck, it's about legacy. Your lineage is shifting because of what you receive tonight. And it's only the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 555. A part of your soul has been longing for peace. Not temporary calm, but lasting, healing, sacred peace. Tonight begins that journey inward. You'll feel release. A pressure will lift off your shoulders, as if something heavy just exited your spirit. That is deliverance, and it's heaven's way of saying, you made it. God never forgot the promises. Even when you cried thinking they were broken, they were simply ripening. Now, they're ready. The surprise will taste like joy. Not the fake kind, the deep, nourishing joy that holds your hand in the dark. The kind that tells you, you are not alone. Type Amen to get blessing 930. Someone once tried to delay this night. They whispered lies, sowed doubt, and tried to distract the person meant to bless you. But the divine rerouted everything, and now, the blessing has found its way again. Nothing can stop it now. No jealousy, no curse, no sabotage can touch what is sent from God's hand. You are covered. The spiritual realm is celebrating already. There's a sound, only angels can hear it, but your spirit will feel it. A sacred celebration in honor of you finally entering this moment. You've crossed an invisible threshold. The old version of you has no space in the new chapter that starts tonight. You've been elevated. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Even if you're unsure of what's unfolding, trust your heart. It's already whispering the truth your mind is not yet ready to admit. This is real. This is divine. This is yours. You might dream tonight, take note of it. It may hold a name, a date, or an image that confirms everything. It's not random. It's revelation. There's a reason you've been feeling emotional. You're not weak, you're spiritually sensitive. Your soul recognizes that destiny is brushing against your reality. Be still tonight. Let the divine orchestrate what your hands cannot control. You are held, loved, and being prepared to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 884. This isn't the kind of surprise that fades. It leaves a mark, shifts your rhythm, and births new direction. From this night forward, you will not walk the same. The person bringing the surprise may not say everything perfectly. But listen to their energy, their humility, their effort. You will know their heart. Let grace lead you in your response. This is not about proving who was right. This is about receiving what's finally made right. Archangel Michael says, this night is a gift wrapped in silence, sent in faith, and received in victory. Don't be afraid of how big it feels. You were born to hold it. Type Amen to get blessing 777.